Good morning. Hello. We are getting our day started over here. I've got a full day of filming ahead of me. I got a pumpkin. She just had her little treat. I've got actually a pumpkin spice latte from yesterday, from last night. I intentionally went after dinner to get one so I'd have one today. I took a few drinks last night, put in the fridge. I don't like iced coffee that much. Like, I get it if it's like super hot out or I don't want to wait for my coffee to cool down or whatever. Very selectively do I get an iced coffee. But I like the hot lattes when they've been in the fridge. I think they taste good. So Puppy's had her treat. We've got our skincare on. And yeah, we got some filming to do. But we got our shirts in for the retreat. We had a little sizing mishap. I'm not sure if these are women's sizing, youth sizing, or they just ran really small. But everyone was like, So everyone pretty much had to size up. And the length on them, they were like all really short. It was I think they're a little more of a fitted type of t-shirt. But they're very soft. Anyway. Here they are. Look how cute. How cute is that? And then here's the back. Now the original plan was white shirts with like China blue illustration. And the more we all kind of started thinking about it, we're like, I can't be trusted in anything white. Is maybe we should do some color options. So we're like, okay, navy blue, gray, white. You can pick whichever. I can tweak the illustration to go on whatever color. So we come up with some mock-up options, and everybody picked navy blue because that's going to be like the easiest color to wear and not get filthy and coffee all over us. And we're going to be eating and, traveling and having fun. And because these are, we're going to wear on a retreat, and we're going to be traveling about, it's only 45 minutes-ish, but still, maybe an hour in the car. But still, you want to be comfy. I'm thinking about finding, like, if I could find some sweatpants that match this perfectly, that would be so cute. Or like some little comfy pants, like loungewear type for travel type pants. You know what I'm talking about, like those cute little sets. If I could find some that match that navy blue, because this is such a nice tone of navy blue. It's not like that super bright. It's very muted. That would be very cute. But yeah, these were just our demos, basically, to see if we like the material, how it turned out, and all that stuff. This is our trials, and we're testing them out, seeing how they go. Have them available for everybody that's going on the retreat. I'm not sure exactly how many people are going. I already registered just because I'm an early bird kind of gal about stuff, and I had the link. But I think we're starting all that next month, the registrations and everything. But I just went ahead and made my account, all that on the website. But I know at least with our little core group, there's going to be probably about 10 of us. And we're inviting other churches and stuff and other people. So it might be a pretty beefy little shindig. So it's pretty fun. And I've been doing fact-gathering mission, rather. Kind of a preliminary report. I've just been brainstorming stuff about the ladies for the Legacy Walk, which I'm having a lot of fun with. Just pulling information about them. So that's kind of one of my little side projects I got going right now. That's when I have time in the evening, I work on that. And yeah, which hasn't been often that I've had time this past week. It's been not a hectic week, but I just haven't slept good and been just, Pumpkin, what are you doing? What? Do you mind? Do you yeah, you absolutely don't mind, do you? Yeah, I've been just basically all I can do to keep up with doing my daily devotionals this past week, and my regular studies, and oh girl, still brain spinning with the deep philosophical ethics and all of that. I need to actually reply to a couple messages now and get to the studio and get filming. My perfusion stuff should be here today, my pumpkin spice collection. I'm really excited about that. But look at this. I have been breaking out right here. Like, it looks like a hive. Like, what's going on right there? That has been going on for like a week. 2 weeks maybe. I'm gonna head over to the desk, reply some messages, and then we're gonna head to the studio. Let's get into my office here. Oh, I have such a long commute. I took 6 steps from the kitchen. There really is nowhere to prop you right now. Okay, anyways, let's get a couple messages replied to and emails checked, and then get our day going. Well, day's already going, but you know what I mean. Hello, hi guys. Okay, so it's been I want to say a very challenging week. I didn't feel like talking because I was sad and bothered and disturbed and didn't have words for what happened last week to Charlie Kirk. That was just horrific, and I can't get that video out of my head. And so I think it has brought the best and the worst in humanity this past week. I have seen such ugliness, and I've also seen such beautiful things as well. But it just, I didn't have it in me to talk about it or anything, and it feels weird to just not acknowledge it. So yeah, I found it to be very challenging. A lot of time was spent in prayer because it was just seemed like, I think in my last vlog I was talking about there just seemed like there was just one horrible thing after the other. I don't think I could stand to see another person on my X feed die. It's, yeah. Unwittingly have been seeing just plastered, just inundated with it. So it's been I think emotions have been running high. And it was a challenging week. But here we are. It has been exactly a week today, actually. I have a lot of thoughts and things swirling in my head still. And I haven't solidified any of them still. Still feel like my brain is very full. And that just, I think, added to the fullness, and if anything, might have added to I don't know, some resolve in me of really not caring about pleasing anyone. There's a Rick and Morty quote, of all things, that says, "Your boos mean nothing because I've seen what makes you cheer," or something to that effect. Yeah. Anyway. We did a lot of litany praying. Lots of prayer has happened, and trying to talk through feelings and emotions. There's been disagreements. There's been disagreements like in person even, and challenging conversations, of course. Especially if I have friends from all sides, and I try not to let that define people. And that's one of the things, I think I was talking about that in my last vlog, was just like having dialogue and not shutting people out just because of something that they think or whatever. It was very, is that irony, I think, maybe? So yeah, some difficult conversations were had, and honestly, I think we witnessed some of the absolute worst sides of people this past week. The absolute worst, horrific behavior, disgusting behavior. And we've also seen the absolute best of people, and love and kindness and all the good things too. And it was a weird feeling. Like, I think I fluctuate from like anger to sadness and just trying to like wrap your head around something like that. And it was just a lot. And it's weird how much effect it had on so many people who weren't like fans and like followed him. Like, I didn't watch his content or anything like that. But like, I knew who he was. Obviously, I've seen snippets and clips and stuff, but I wasn't somebody who sat there and watched a show every day or anything like that, and didn't really have an opinion on him. Yeah, it's weird what a big effect it had on those people like me who really weren't like, who just knew of him kind of thing. Like, I think it had such an impact because it was just so public. I think seeing the video had a lot of effect on me. The close-up, I didn't mean to see it, didn't want to see it. Just scrolling, and there it was. And I was in the car. My husband almost had to pull over because I was gonna like throw up. It was just so visceral, and just, you see stuff like that in movies. And when I was a teenager, my gosh, me and my sister used to look up the most horrific stuff, but it was pictures, it wasn't video. And I don't know, I was very desensitized when I was younger. I don't know, I was a weird kid. But the older I got, I think I'm a little bit more, the more you have to lose, maybe. I don't know. I'm a little bit softer, I guess, in my old age about things. And, well, seeing my mom die, to be honest with you, changed how I feel about a lot of stuff. Like, when you see it in person, it changes you. And I'm not desensitized to it anymore. It's like the opposite. There's something I think about seeing it happen really made it real to a lot of us who are more like on the outside of things like that, not, we're like Turning Point USA fans and stuff, didn't like sit there and watch content and really know that much about it. And the effect it's had has been interesting to see. It has, I think there's not been that many people who haven't felt something. The amount of people I saw on Twitter saying that they were picking up a Bible for the first time, or first time in a long time, saying that they're praying and they even know how to pray, they've never prayed before. That was something. The effect that it had on people, and it definitely brought out the worst in a lot of people. I saw some real beautiful things too. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't care what side you're on. If you're dancing on anyone's grave, you can unsubscribe. That's just me as a Christian speaking to you, not as a partisan person or anything like that, because I really don't. But that's just coming at you as a Christian, not anything more than that. Yeah, it's not hard to be a decent person. To just be a kind person. It's not hard to not dance on someone's grave. It really isn't. You can just not say anything. So, yeah. I'm kind of done. I personally am done downplaying my faith. Well, obviously I have been done downplaying my faith for a while. I used to kind of worry, do I talk about Christianity too much on my channel? Am a little too much with that. And I actually would apologize to about it and say, oh, I'm not going to do this all the time. No. You know, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not going to downplay who I am or anything out of fear. So, you know, if that bothers you, that I am openly Christian and Lutheran, if that offends you or anything like that, there's an unsubscribe button, but I will be praying for you without your consent. And yeah, okay, so that's my thoughts on that. And so yeah, I'm sick of me downplaying myself because people might not like that. Who cares? I am going to be over here in my little corner of the internet, and if you wish to spend time with me over here, I'm so happy to have you, and think of you all as friends. If you comment, if I talk to you and stuff like that, you are my friend. And anytime I'm sitting down here talking to the camera, I feel like I'm having a conversation with you, and I'm just having my coffee with you, and we're just chit-chatting, having a good time together. So yeah, if you're still around and hanging out here, thank you, and you're my friend. And that's a wonderful thing. And yeah, I hope that we can build a community of love and kindness, and not hatred, and not hiding who we are either. Anyway, I have got these are delicious, by the way, from Starbucks. These are the pumpkin spice little chilled coffee drinks. 300 calories in this. Oh my gosh. It's so good. No one else can do pumpkin spice like Starbucks. This tastes just like getting it from the restaurant or from the coffee shop. I have tried the seasonal stuff from all the different coffee shops. They just don't hit right. Starbucks does it. They do it right. I got, I think, one more coffee shop I can venture to and see. So I might have to do that this week. But anywho, now that we're done with our serious talk, we can talk about a little bit of fun stuff because, you know, I want to. I got the pumpkin spice collection. Speaking of pumpkin spice, she came in from Profusion. I had to show you this. Look how beautiful. Like, I haven't wanted to get excited about makeup, okay, for like a week here. I've been just, and yesterday I was feeling real down the dumps, especially. I think it's because it's about girl time. It's about that time of the month, so that might be also why I'm feeling a little emo. Also, it's just been hard to want to get excited about makeup. Anyway, look at this. Look at these colors, y'all. Oh, I've already done the video with this. That's already gone up. As I'm a little late to sit down chatting with you, as I always do, because not everybody watches every single video. I like to show you like haul stuff in vlogs, but so yeah, just she's so pretty. These colors are so nice. The formulation, a 10 out of 10. I got on my eyes today. I went in with these darker, like this burgundy shade and this one and a little bit of this one, and did something kind of cool tone because I was doing a cool tone. I had to swatch some cool tone like black cherry lips, so I wanted something to kind of go with that, and I really wanted to do something to complement one of the blushes in this collection. So the eyeshadow palette's a 10 out of 10 standout product, I think, in the range. The brushes, these little brushes are fabulous. I love these. They're so soft. These are a 10 out of 10. They're beautiful too. I love the way they look. I want another set. Those are really good. The setting spray, really nice. The lip products, a standout product here. The little cashmere lips. These are like little lip gloss balm things, kind of like Road Beauty. Very, very pretty colors. Very comfortable lips. The lip liners are fabulous. I have, right now I'm wearing Spice Cider. I love these. I really, really like these. Beautiful shades. So yeah, these are good. recommend those. The only thing that I'm kind of iffy on is the cheek products. I really like this blush here, the Cinnamon Swirl blush. It's an odd shade choice, I think, for the collection. But I'm wearing it today and I think it looks really pretty and just kind of cold girl looking. It's a baked blush. It's a really pretty formulation. This one's matte and it's just kind of a pretty soft baby pink. Very pretty, very pretty. I would like to have seen something toastier in the blushes, so that's the only kind of disappointing part of the collection. But this is a very pretty blush. If you like a nice soft pink, this is wonderful. And the other three products are pretty much, I'm just gonna call all three of these highlighters, even though one was marketed as a blush. It's a highlighter. It's just a highlighter. It is super duper shimmery. Like, girl, that's a highlighter. That is not a blush. Beautiful as a highlighter, beautiful on the eyes, but definitely not a blush. And these are very, very metallic. So if you don't like super glowy metallic, you're not gonna like this blush, the Apple Swirl, or Pumpkin Latte, or Chai Latte, because they are extremely glowy. I'm wearing a little bit of Chai Latte today. The tiniest amount gets the job done. And actually on my lids, actually the shimmer on my lids is this as well. So it's very, very potent. And you got Pumpkin Spice, which is just a golden shade. I mean, it's a pretty highlighter, but they're very metallic. So if I was going to skip anything from the collection, I did skip a few things, but out of what I purchased, it would probably be the cheek products. But I'm extremely happy with the eyeshadow, the lip products, and the brushes. And I'm definitely going to be getting my little paws on the Harry Potter Dark Arts palette because it's gorgeous. And maybe a couple other pieces from that collection because they're just really pretty. And I like snake motif stuff. I just do, I know. And I like Harry Potter. I'm sorry, I'm a millennial, okay? I grew up on it. I like Harry Potter. I am not gonna deny that about myself either. Last year, I got my husband into Harry Potter finally. Like, my sister was the Harry Potter fan. Like, she loved Harry Potter. And I enjoyed it, but I wasn't, like, super into it. But I liked it. And I read the books, like, as an adult, maybe, like, 10 years ago. And I don't know, something just called me back to it. And I was like, man, I love Harry Potter. I just love the universe. It just, something about it I very much enjoyed. And it's just such a fun little world. To me, it's a very much fall, Christmas time movie. I cannot wait. I'm making my husband watch it with me again this year because we decided to do like annual like Halloween, Christmas watch fest of the Harry Potter movies. We did Lord of the Rings last month because he's trying to get me to like love Lord of the Rings, which I like Lord of the Rings. I like it. I love the music. I like the vibe. It's so pretty. I love Tolkien. But I just get bored with the movies, okay? I'm sorry. But yeah, we did watch all that. And I think we watched The Hobbit. I really didn't care for The Hobbit movie or the other two. After that, I don't remember what they were called. I've seen almost all of them in theaters. And my brother was the Lord of the Rings fan. So I got Lord of the Rings shirt down with her. And I usually fell asleep through the movies. So I don't know, I just didn't grow up into it. Maybe. I liked Star Wars as a kid. But I will admit I enjoyed watching Lord of the Rings this last go through. It was nice. And just they're comfort movies. And that's how I feel about Harry Potter too. It's a comfort movie. I think people feel about Twilight that way, like it's a comfort movie, like you just put it on because it was a big part of like your childhood or something. That's what's going on around here. I need to pull out products for my fall edits, which I was gonna do today, but I just don't feel like it. I want to go edit this footage. My back hurts and I need to get on the floor to do that, and I don't want to anger my hip back sciatica. I am having a time with the sciatica right now, girl. So like I can barely walk. Well, that's not true. day before yesterday, I could barely walk. It's getting better yesterday, and today it's slowly getting better, but it's just been a pain in the butt. And it's so weird because I didn't go to a symposium because of this, my stupid hip and sciatica stuff that I really wanted to go to, that's like marking the anniversary of the Nicene Creed, which, like, I mean, come on, how often does that roll around? And there was a huge symposium at Concordia in St. Louis, but I was like, I can't trust my back. And the day of the symposium, my back was in such a mess. I was like, I'm glad I didn't go, but I had such FOMO looking at the pictures, everybody sitting on the symposium, all the speakers. And I would have loved to have been there. So I'm expecting a full report from my friend who went, and any of the pastors I follow online who went. I'm expecting full reports on how it was. You better took copious notes for me. Yeah, half my favorite pastors were there. I didn't get to visit them. It's a small world, I think, within the Lutheran community. And I literally like it. It's just a lovely crowd, man. It's fun. Especially the academic crowd. I'm such a nerd for that. Oh, I forgot to say, Perfusion actually sent me some gifts of purchase, which was very cute. They sent, oh, that's not it. They sent me a liquid eyeliner. I just don't know what I did with it. It is in my thing here somewhere below. I'm pulling out all 3 other liquid eyeliners I own. I'm not a liquid eyeliner fan. So I'm probably going to pass it along to somebody because I haven't opened it. But yeah, they sent me a liquid eyeliner. They sent me a loose pigment here that's like a white gold. Ooh, it's one of those colors I like. I like the white gold type shades. Cool. It's a big old thing of that loose pigment. It looks like that one from KVD I used to love. So cool. And they sent me 2 little eyeliners from their Color Spell line. Look how cute the little moon's on top, but they are kind of stabby. But they sent me a really pretty metallic blue. These are long-lasting kohl liners. They said sapphire and charcoal, which charcoal I'm definitely going to be getting some use out of. Because I like a good charcoal color. Like a soft, like a dark gray. That's cool. I have a feeling I can do something with that for winter. And then, oh wow, sapphire is gorgeous. Look at that. And I did order a navy blue eyeliner from NYX. That should be here tomorrow, I believe. It's from this collection from NYX, the Vivid Rich. Because I have a navy blue look in mind that I've been just fixated on. And I was like, I need this eyeliner to complete the look, though. I've been fixated on the navy blues from the Viseart palette in here. And wanting to do something smoky with those. So, yeah. I needed an eyeliner to go with it, apparently. And I just finished a look yesterday with this shade. And, oh. And yeah, so I filmed a video. Was it yesterday? Day before yesterday. Because, yeah, yesterday I couldn't hardly move. That's right. Day before yesterday. I filmed a black martini makeup look. And, yeah, and I tried to film my empties, but my camera is out of focus for the whole video, so I had to refilm my empties today. But yeah, I think I got everything done on my list except for digging the stuff out for fall, because I don't want to risk angering my hip yet, because I need to put stuff away and then pull some stuff out and do all that. Anywho, that's pretty much what's going on around here. It's been just a lot of quiet reflection, a lot of challenging things for my poor little big brain. My poor little full brain is really getting challenged when it comes to all these deep ethical and philosophical things that I've been floating around. I actually went back and watched a lecture that kind of started that whole kick for me, the debate. I went back, I actually watched a reaction thing to it, and I don't know. I still really don't know how I feel. But anyway, But yeah, I think I'm gonna close out this vlog here, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. May the peace of the Lord be with you always. And yeah, bye now.